Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Riot Central 2 pre-show. I am your host, Josh Ageddon, and lead commentator as always. And Riot Central 2 is finally just about here, and I'm going to give you a little preview of what's to come. And we're kicking this off with Jason Voorhees versus Slenderman. And Jason Voorhees' first official one-on-one TAW matchup. It makes sense to put him up against another character that's scary and or from Halloween. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. We have 3 matches on this pre-show. We've got this match, we've got Samara Morgan versus Erso, and of course our main event is the finals of the tag team tournament. Shinsuke Nakamura and Jigsaw taking on Shadow the Hedgehog and Aries, where the winners will face off against the Clown World Order for the tag team titles on the main Riot Central 2 show. And I know it's taken forever, but this is the payoff for all the waiting. I expect nothing less than unanimous praise for the show. I'm just kidding. But Jason Voorhees was victorious at the Halloween special a few months ago with Samara in the mixed tag team match. And here comes his opponent, Slenderman, former hardcore champion, who has not been on the best streak as of late. As a matter of fact, I think the last match he was in was a ladder match that he lost. But could Slenderman turn things around here by defeating Jason Voorhees? Maybe, I have no idea. I wonder if these two have ever faced each other before. Probably in some other promotion. Still, and of course, Riot Central 2 gonna have several matches. You've got an Elimination Chamber, you've got a Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match, got 6-man tags, a lot of other tags, careers on the line, and of course our monstrous main event, which is Liu Kang versus Frieza for the TAW World Heavyweight Championship. I'm excited, you guys. But yeah, we gotta finish off the pre-show first. And there's Slenderman with his the pyro. That's what all the YouTube money's for, the pyro. Exclusively the pyrotechnics. And here we go with our opening contest. And this is going to be interesting. And starting with some strikes. Nice strikes by Slenderman, but Jason Voorhees firing back. Now side headlock. And immediately into a brainbuster. First move in the match, a brainbuster. That's how you know, ladies and gentlemen. And off the brainbuster. And just manhandling Slenderman with a gutbuster. And Jason Voorhees knows he's in control. Now I can imagine that, firing back with a spear. Nice move by Slenderman. And look at this Hurricane Rana into a DDT, just spiking Jason. Man, yeah, this match already off to a great start, I must say. But I can imagine that Slenderman does not weigh all that much, so he must not be that hard to pick up. And when you're going against someone as powerful as Jason Voorhees, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. But 2 big boots by Slenderman, but Jason doesn't look to be damaged at all. Neither does Slenderman. A nice counter with an arm wringer into a big belly-to-belly suplex by Slenderman. That was a nice spear and a beautiful DDT. And now an arm wringer by Jason Voorhees. And into a huge Saito suplex. Good lord, that was vicious. Man, I love this match already. Just beating the crap out of each other. That's exactly what I wanted to see. A nice counter, go behind and a shot to the hamstring. Now, if anything Jason's famous for is for having no cartilage in his knees. That's a Magnation joke for you guys that watch the Magnation. Shout out to you guys. And now some vicious elbows. I don't know how effective that is because Jason is kind of wearing a hockey mask, so it might protect a little bit of his jaw. I don't know. Now some strikes right to the side of the head. And Slenderman seems to be in control. And again, this is Jason's first one-on-one match in TAW. Will it be a successful one? Now another arm wringer, but a counter, and Slenderman with a big shoulder block knocking down Jason. And moving out of the way of a stomp. And a running bulldog by Jason. He's very quick. So much for not having any cartilage in his knees. He seems to be moving around just fine. Oh, another counter. And going for another belly-to-belly suplex. And Slenderman connects with another belly-to-belly suplex. But again, Jason does not seem to be affected by any of the moves that Slenderman's been doing. And oh, what a combo. Knocking Slenderman down. And oh, a vicious DDT. Spiking him into the ground. Man, these guys are just wailing on each other. Trying to murder each other. I mean, that is kind of what they do for a living. But still... I mean, I don't want there to be any blood or dead bodies on the canvas, so because that's a lot of paperwork and a lot of money that I'm gonna have to pay. I just don't feel like it. I'm sorry. Nice counter and over for a clothesline. Oh, ran into a huge back body drop. Again, Jason Voorhees with the strength advantage. No, missed the axe handle. Shot to the midsection. Oh, he's got him by the throat, going for a choke slam. Oh, but a counter. Oh, nice counter into a DDT by Jason. That was a beautiful counter right there. And now Jason dragging him to the center of the ring, perhaps going for a going to go for something, but Slenderman countered it. Oh, he's got him by the throat again, going for another choke slam, but this time he connects with a massive choke slam. That one did some damage. And are you guys ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? Setting up for the most terrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The Slender Elbow and connects right to the sternum. That might be it. Jason's in trouble. Into the cover. 1, 2, and only a kick out at 2 right there. That was kind of close. Oh, look at this, just grabbing him by the throat. And a double-handed choke slam. Jason Voorhees firing back with a choke slam of his own. Slenderman in trouble. And into the cover in the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5. He almost had him there. That was close. Going for a clothesline, but a counter to a small package. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 again by Slenderman. That was too close, near falls. And look at this. Oh, a stunner by Jason Voorhees. A vicious stunner. That might be it. Slenderman is in serious trouble. He just got stunned out of his boots. Now shooting the half into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Jason Voorhees with the stunner is victorious over Slenderman. Slenderman's losing streak continues, and Jason Voorhees is now 2-0 in his TAW career. What an exciting match to kick off our festivities here. Is festivities the right word? I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, that was a great opening contest, and I'm very excited for the rest of the show. And I'm very excited to have Jason Voorhees on this roster. It's been long enough, okay? I know, it's been long enough. I've had Freddy Krueger, and I finally have Michael Myers, and I'm just now getting Jason Voorhees. Listen, WWE 2K18 is out, and I have 2K14. I'm still using that one. I know, I'm behind. Leave me alone. But anyway, here we go with some Femme Fatale action. We have Jin Erso versus Samara Morgan. Another first one-on-one match for a debut at a Halloween special. That was a lot to spit out. But yeah, Samara Morgan's first ever one-on-one match, and she's taking on Jin Erso. For those of you who don't know, it's from Star Wars Rogue One, or Rogue One or Star Wars. Why didn't they just call it Star Wars Rogue One? Why did they have to go with this a Star Wars story nonsense? But whatever. But here, still coming out here on a four-wheeler. I mean, man, she's fired up after the movie, you know. I mean, it's been out for a year, so. Yeah, Jin Erso is going to look to take out Samara Morgan, and I honestly don't see how. I mean, Samara is you know, and again, for those of you who don't know, if you don't know who these people are, I have no idea what you're doing with your life, but she's absurdly powerful, and she was the one that got the winning pinfall in that mixed tag team match at the Halloween special, pinning Jane the Killer with a tombstone pile driver. I would not want to wrestle Samara Morgan. I mean, even if I haven't watched the tape, which would make the tape that would make her kill me in 7 days, even if I haven't watched that, I still wouldn't want to wrestle her, because for one, she's disgusting. She's always covered in water, so I guarantee you she does not smell very good. But still, she's good in the ring as it stands so far. So I might as well stop talking before she gets mad at me. And here she comes, Samara Morgan. She's petrifying. I swear, her face in the Ring movie is just terrifying. It's just so unsettling. So yeah, Samara Morgan's second ever match, her first ever one-on-one match, and of course the main event of this pre-show. This is not the actual show, this is the pre-show. The first ever TAW pay-per-view pre-show. And it's only going to be for the main roster. There's not going to be any UCT pre-shows. This is just for the main roster. And since Riot Central 2 is our biggest show ever, it felt appropriate to finally bring out a pre-show. Also, it spaces out time for me to have enough time to record stuff. Anyway, so, and of course our main event of the pre-show is the finals of the tag team tournament, where it's Shinsuke Nakamura and Jigsaw taking on Shadow the Hedgehog and Austin Aries to determine the #1 contenders for the TAW Tag Team Championships. And of course they're going to be facing off against Sweet Tooth and Pennywise. And seriously, some of me feels like this is kind of an exercise in futility, because Sweet Tooth and Pennywise have been unstoppable as a tag team. Since winning the tag team titles, I don't think they've lost a single match, and that was back in 2015. They've been tag team champions for almost 3 years now. Ever since Decadence of... I think it has been 3 years. I mean, sometime in January, or whenever Decadence came out, they've been tag team champions for just about 3 years now, which is absurd. And Samara Morgan, of course, using her supernatural powers to turn on the light, excuse me. If I was Jin Erso, I'd be a little concerned right now. Well, I mean, just look who she's wrestling. She's insanely creepy. But anyway, here we go with our second matchup, and Samara immediately starting out with some strikes. Whenever someone who usually moves slow starts moving fast, that's when you know it's about to get real. I already said that in the previous match, but Samara with a nice back body drop, and now just going straight after Jin Erso. And now throwing her to the ropes, and oh, big clothesline by Samara Morgan to Jin Erso needs to get out of the blocks here. It's been all Samara, but oh, as soon as I say that, nice left hand, now a right. And now Samara firing back. And now Samara setting up for a neck breaker, and a beautiful neck breaker by Samara Morgan, taking her down. And of course that is set up for her finishing move, her favorite toy, I guess you could say, because she is technically a child, the Tombstone Pile Driver. And again, I would not want to call her a child to her face because she's, again, terrifying. Ooh, nice inside trip by Jin Erso. Nice move. And now on the top rope, Jin with a diving axe handle right to the face. Nice move. Jin Erso finally getting in some offense. I mean, she's not a Jedi, so she can't use the Force, but she's a scrappy human, I guess you could say, if you've seen the movie. And a nice clothesline by Jin, taking down Samara. Now look at this, and now running Bulldog. There we go. Jin Erso finally starting to string some offense together, and oh, a shot to the head, and Samara felt that. I mean, again, she might be a child, but she's also a demon thing, supernatural thing. And a nice back body drop again by Samara. Now look at this. Samara going for another arm wringer. Jin Erso again in trouble. Open a counter. And, oh, an enziguri to the back of the head. A beautiful shot. That could knock most people out, but then again, she's fighting a weird demon thing that can teleport and can live inside your TV. And now look at this, setting up for another neckbreaker again. That is again set up for the Tombstone Pile Driver. That's what she used to defeat Jane the Killer in that mixed tag team match. And now some shots right to the neck and the shoulder blades. Again setting up for that move. Now Samara picking her back up. And, nope, not gonna, oh, now going for a nice go behind. She's a lot faster than you would think. I mean, a lot faster than she is in the movie, just like with Jason. And again, for a guy with no cartilage, he moves very well. And a nice elbow counter by Jin. Looking back up. And another nice clothesline by Jin Erso. That's what you got to do. You have to stay away from the tape, and that's when you can fight her. Because if you watch the tape, you're pretty much screwed. And look at this, a front chancery. Now Samara going for another Irish whip, throwing her into the ropes. And look at this counter into a beautiful Hurricane into the cover. 1, 2. Got a kick out at 2 by Samara. That was nice. And now look at this. Look at this. Jin Erso with a vicious pile driver. Oh my god. That was devastating. Now Jin into the cover. That might do it. 1. But oh my god, only a 1 off a vicious tombstone pile driver. Jin Erso cannot believe her eyes. Oh, missed a big boot. Want to go behind. Now a side headlock. She kicked out of a pile driver at 1. How even? But a nice side backbreaker. And now Jin's in trouble here. Samara setting up for the end. I would get out of dodge if I were her. Oh, look at this. Perhaps setting up for old school here. Is Samara Morgan about to go old school, no school like the old school, and right to the back of the head. Samara Morgan in control. Jin Erso has not really had that much offense in the match. It's been mostly Samara. Now shooting half into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Got a 2 right there. Now Jin Erso, smart move getting out of the ring to buy some time and take a little break right there. That's very smart by Jin. And Samara still a little wobbly from that pile driver that she kicked out of at 1. Now she's on the outside. But, oh, runs into a vicious clothesline by Jin Erso. What a clothesline. And, oh, no. Uh-oh, setting up for Rogue One. Oh, Rogue One on the floor. Too bad this isn't a Falls Count Anywhere match, but Samara Morgan might be unconscious. What a beautiful flatliner. Man, that was vicious. Samara, look at Jin Erso just flipping Samara off. She's not happy. But, man, look at this. She's back on her feet. I mean, I think Jin was hoping for a count out right there, but Jin Erso not getting a wish. Samara getting back on her feet and into the ring, but ran right into another clothesline. Man, Samara Morgan is in trouble. Jin Erso might have this. And, oh, a diving elbow right to the face. Oh, look at this. Not going for a pin, going for another one. And a second one right to the mouth. And now Jin Erso going to the top rope again. Samara's up. And, oh, but this time she gets caught in midair. And Samara Morgan with a tombstone pile driver in midair. Are you serious? Into the cover hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Samara Morgan puts away Jin Erso. The strength of Samara Morgan. For a child, that is astounding. A midair tombstone. Oh, wait a second. Is that Jane the Killer? What is she doing out here? She's the person that Samara defeated at the Halloween special, but she doesn't have a contract. Is this another random signing that I don't know about? Oh, she's challenging Samara Morgan, who just went through a matchup with Jin Erso to a matchup right now, and if Jane's throwing out the challenge, I guess it's up to Samara, if Samara can speak. Alright, I guess we're having an impromptu matchup here, and if Jane the Killer wins, she gets Samara's TAW contract. This is unexpected, but oh, I mean, Jane taking advantage of a weakened Samara who just went through a match, and now Jane's trying to win a contract. And knees right to the face. Samara is in serious trouble here. This was not Samara's best idea. And Jane the Killer is just in a rage right here. Oh no. Setting up for the go to sleep. If she connects with this, it's over. And, oh, the go to sleep. Shades of her boyfriend Jeff into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No way! How in the world did Samara kick out of that? Oh, look, Jane is terrified. Jane looks like she's seen a ghost. And now going to the top rope. Oh, that may have been a mistake. And that may have been a huge mistake. And a top rope choke slam. Samara Morgan is furious. And oh no, setting up for a tombstone pile driver. And oh, a jumping tombstone. Can that be it? Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That did not last long. I am speechless, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe that just happened. I mean, an impromptu matchup right there, nonetheless, is surprising enough. But Samara Morgan quickly putting away Jane the Killer, and I guess Jane is still out of a job. So Samara Morgan with 2 back-to-back wins over Jen Erso and Jane the Killer. That's what she's 3-0 in her TAW career thus far. 2 pinfalls over Jane the Killer and 1 over Jen Erso. That's an impressive way to start your career, ladies and gentlemen. That might be a future Femme Fatale champion right there. Man, I am stunned. But anyway, up next is our pre-show main event. The finals of the TAW Tag Team #1 Contenders Tournament. It's Shinsuke Nakamura and Jigsaw taking on Shadow the Hedgehog and Austin Aries. One of these people is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. I know. It's a bunch of real wrestlers and then a fictional character. I'm completely aware. My show's wacky, what can I say? And here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, the winners of this match will face off against Sweet Tooth and Pennywise on the main show for the tag team titles. And again, here comes Shinsuke Nakamura, who defeated Austin Aries in singles competition with the Beaumier knee strike. Austin Aries, not very happy about that loss. However, his partner, Shadow the Hedgehog, balanced that out by defeating Jigsaw in a singles matchup on the previous episode of TAW Rivals. So, they're 1-1 right now, and I guess this is the tiebreaker. And this, again, a #1 Contenders match. And I do think Sweet Tooth and Pennywise are going to have an advantage over whichever team wins, because whichever team wins is going to be tired from this match. And again, these 2 teams have gone through a tournament, so they're not exactly 100%, but I'm very excited to see this match. And here comes Shinsuke Nakamura's tag team partner, Jigsaw. And I do remember one of Jigsaw's first matches was actually against Shinsuke Nakamura, with Nakamura getting the win. And I guess they just formed a bond over that. And they've been very successful as a tag team. They won the tournament. Well, they haven't won the tournament yet. They're made it to the finals, which is winning most of the tournament. Again, they've got a huge task in front of them. They've got to take out Shadow the Hedgehog and Austin Aries, a tag team which is undefeated, and a team that was born out of an even more violent nature than Shinsuke and Jigsaw. They had several matches. Shadow won 1, Austin Aries won 2, and they were just like, hey, I'm beating the crap out of you. You know what? I respect you now. You've respected me by punching me in the face a lot and dropping me on my head a lot. You know what? I guess we'll just be partners. Because we've got styles that can mesh, I guess. And they've meshed very well. They've won several matches. I was not expecting them to go that far in this tournament. However, many TAW fans have picked Shadow and Austin Aries as their favorite. I know a few have picked Jigsaw and Nakamura as their favorites, but the overwhelming favorites right now are Austin Aries and Shadow the Hedgehog, so hopefully they do not disappoint. But again, they're going to be going up against, whoever wins this is going to be going up against the Clown World Order, so that's always a little tricky. So hopefully whoever wins, whether it be Austin and Shadow or Nakamura and Jigsaw, hopefully they dethrone the tag team champions, but again, I just don't see it happening. They've been on a roll for 3 years. I just don't see it. And of course, we're approaching TAW's fourth year anniversary. There's probably not going to be some kind of... There might be an anniversary show after Riot Central 2. I haven't decided yet. But here comes Shadow the Hedgehog. And again, his friendship, his partnership, I guess that's a better word for it, with Austin Aries, started at Crash Course, believe it or not, because they both debuted like right one after another in the Crash Course match. Shadow eliminated Austin Aries, and then they had a rematch on TAW Action, and Austin Aries won that. And they had a tiebreaker at No Escape, and Austin Aries won again, and they were just like, hey, let's be partners, and they've been very successful ever since. But can they win the tournament? This is the finals, and again, the winners will be #1 contenders. And of course, we're just a few days away from the main Riot Central 2 event itself, which is an absolutely loaded show, and I'm so excited for it. But here goes our pre-show main event, starting with Austin Aries and Nakamura. A little bit of a rematch from TAW action. And, oh, starting with a roundhouse kick right to the head. That's not how Austin Aries wanted to start this matchup. A little bit of counter and a shoulder block by Austin Aries. Man, just a roundhouse kick right to the head, right to start things off. And, oh, a big clothesline knocking Nakamura to the outside. And now Austin Aries on the top rope, setting up vintage Austin Aries. Oh, with a huge axe handle right to the head. And Nakamura's in trouble early. And the heat-seeking missile to the outside. Austin Aries building momentum in the first 30 seconds of this matchup. Shinsuke Nakamura in trouble. And, oh, an inverted atomic drop on the outside. And now throwing him right to the guardrail. Well, with a counter by Nakamura. And there's Shadow. There's Shadow. Oh, look at this. Now look at this front chancery. Look at this going for a double team spin kick and a super kick and double team kick right to the face. Starting off automatically, Jigsaw and Nakamura are in trouble. And now Austin Aries going after Jigsaw, suplexing him into the ring. Man, these two are just going ham right now. And now Austin Aries with a huge suplex. Man, they're in trouble in the early going of this match, but Nakamura's trying to fight back here. Front chancery. He's got it applied. What's he going to go for here? And an Irish whip into the ropes. Well, this is going to the top rope, it seems. And, oh, but a counter by Aries. Now Austin Aries on the top rope, but Jigsaw's right there. And Jigsaw's smart move. That is a smart move, shoving him off the ropes. And another roundhouse kick to the face, knocking him down. And that was a very smart move by Jigsaw right there, putting them back into this match. And now a tag made to Jigsaw. And now Austin Aries is in trouble. Double Irish whip and a double back body drop. A lot of momentum and velocity on that one. And Austin Aries can feel it. Now Jigsaw with a beautiful standing moonsault, and Austin Aries is in a world of trouble. He needs to tag out right now. And now Jigsaw, what's this? Oh, leg hook. Oh, backflip, showing off some athleticism into a beautiful back suplex. Jigsaw just showing off here. And oh, missed a knee drop, missed a knee. And oh, went for a chop, but it got countered. Now side headlock, and oh, a knee to the face. Man, Austin Aries, the tides have turned in this match. But, oh, Austin Aries finally with a knee of his own. And, oh, missed a kick. Jigsaw dodged out of the way. And a shot to right to the legs. And a spin kick. Oh, but he missed that one. Shot to the midsection again. And now finally making enough space to tag in Shadow. But, oh, Shadow's immediately in trouble. And immediately gets placed into the Tree of Woe. And Austin Aries trying to get out of the ring. Oh, but a counter. And, oh, knee to the face. And now the referee's yelling at Austin Aries. And look at springboard drop kick right to the chest. And taking advantage of that confusion right there. Now, a Shadow the Hedgehog springboard elbow right to the chest. Nice move by Shadow. Now into the cover, hooking the leg. They might have him, not even a one count. The referee was a little late on the cover right there, but he's only human. We'll give him a break. Now throw him into the ropes. And, oh, a nice kick to the side. Now, Jigsaw's in trouble. Austin Aries. Oh, no. Oh, a shot right to the chest of Shadow the Hedgehog diving. And a diving arm drag. Very impressive. These two teams just going at it. I'm so excited. I'm very much enjoying this match. And a huge jawbreaker. And head right to the jaw of Shadow the Hedgehog. And now looks like Jigsaw is going after the legs with a knee DT. Very creative name. And, oh, Shadow poking the eyes. Man, these teams just resorting to anything necessary to win this matchup and become #1 contenders and win the tournament. And an Irish whip. Oh, Hurricane Rana, but, oh, gets countered into a power bomb. Beautiful counter. And going for another knee DT, trying to take away Shadow the Hedgehog's quickness, because, again, he's just as fast as Sonic. And now he's got him back on his feet. Now Shadow going for an arm wringer. And another one. And, oh, a kick to the face and a shot to the arm. Looks like they're going after each other's body parts. Very smart. Now front chancery. Oh, but a counter into an arm drag. Nice counter. And again going after those legs. And now a collar and elbow tie-up by both competitors. Shadow wins it. And, oh, an arm breaker. Vicious arm breaker. Knee right to the elbow. And look at this. No, this time he gets the Frankensteiner. And he's got him down. 1, 2. Oh, counter by Jigsaw. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2, this time by Shadow. And now Shadow's getting closer to the enemy corner, but nice enziguri right there. Oh, look at this, now going for a suplex, exactly what Austin did earlier, and suplexing Nakamura into the ring. Man, not taking any crap for these guys. And now another arm wringer. And now look at this, oh, counter, and another enziguri by Shadow the Hedgehog. Man, Jigsaw's head has got to be throbbing. Now look at this, Jigsaw in trouble. And, oh, the kick to the back of the head. He might have knocked him out into the cover. Not hooking a leg. 1, 2... and a kick out at 2 by Jigsaw. That was close. Nakamura, oh, serving a little distraction there. And look at this! A double, floating around him twice into the head scissors, spiking him into the ground. And Jigsaw going for a tag. Tag made to Nakamura. And now Nakamura is legal, and now some strikes. The king of strong style, that's the word I was looking for. And now Nakamura setting up for something. Going for a suplex. He's got him up. And, oh no, a sit-out gore buster. Nice move by Nakamura. That'll rattle your insides. Now dragging away from the ropes. Very smart move by Nakamura, the veteran. Now shooting the half. The king of strong style. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Shadow. That was close. And now, oh, spin kick right to the midsection. And now Shadow. Oh, look at this. Oh, setting up for All Hell Shadow. And it connects. All Hell Shadow connects. Cover 1, 2. Oh, but Jigsaw breaks it up just in the nick of time. That might have been it. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a DDT by Shadow. Do not piss off Shadow the Hedgehog. And now look at this. Nakamura taking advantage of that little distraction. Now throwing him into the corner. And now, oh, look at this. Some vicious strikes. There's a reason why they call him the King of Strong Style, and that's because he can kill you with his strikes. Now Nakamura setting up for something, perhaps the Bomier. Nope. Going for, oh, a backstabber. And look at Jigsaw doing a backflip. That was cool. And now into the cover off the backstabber. That could do it. Knees to the spine. 1, 2. Oh, but Austin Aries breaking it up. That was close. Nice tag team partners right there. Now look at this caught his foot. But oh, an enziguri from the left side by Shadow right there. And oh, look at this. Oh, nice drop toe hold counter by Nakamura. That was smart. Shadow could not capitalize on that. And now look at this, going after those legs that Jigsaw went after earlier. Slamming him knee first into the ground. Now look at this, perhaps he's got him in some kind of headlock there. And Austin Aries trying to break it up. And he does. While Jigsaw's trying to kick him in the face. And now both teams in the ring at the same time. The referee's going to start his count here. And oh, a big clothesline. Oh, but he missed that one. And a nice suplex by Jigsaw. Another flipping a flipping backflip, excuse me. Oh, a big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Nakamura missed a clothesline. And a beautiful power slam by Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, a kick to the... Oh, man. Beautiful, well-placed, perfectly timed kick by Jigsaw. Now Nakamura, one for something, but a counter by Shadow. And a shot to the midsection. This match is going so fast. And a big power slam counter by Nakamura. And now Nakamura going for the hot tag. And now a hot tag to Jigsaw. Shadow's in trouble. And Jigsaw, knocking him down with an uppercut. And now a big forearm knocking off Austin Aries off the apron. And now Jigsaw, Irish whip into the ropes. And now Jigsaw with a running enziguri right to the face. And Shadow is in serious trouble here. It might be a matter of seconds here before we have a #1 contender crowned. Now into the ropes. And a nice arm drag. Nice move right there by Jigsaw, utilizing momentum. And now Jigsaw to the outside. Jigsaw, with a beautiful helo right there. That was nice. Crushing the ribs. Into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, but only gets a 2. That was a close one. That was a very close one. Almost saw #1 contenders right there. Now, beast mode sign in the crowd. Not entirely sure who that's for, but a tag made. Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, no. I know what they're going to do. Double backstabber. And, Shadow's already eaten one in this matchup. That could very well be it. Double backstabber, hooking the leg. That might be it. 1, 2. But how in the world is Shadow still in this match? How did Shadow survive that? His back has got to be aching. Oh, but a counter by Shadow. Counter by Shadow off the knee counter. Now, if I'm in the corner, perhaps going for a tag. Tag made to Austin Aries. Finally a tag. And Austin Aries with a shot in the midsection. And Shinsuke is in trouble here. Irish whip into the ropes. And, dropkick right to the patella. Trying to take out the Bomier knee strike. And Austin Aries up the top rope. Went for a missile dropkick, but Shinsuke saw it coming and moved out of the way. And oh no, Austin Aries is in the drop zone. Here comes the Bomier knee strike. He's going to try to take his head off. And here he comes. But Austin Aries missed it. I mean, he saw it coming and moved out of the way. Shot in the midsection. He's setting up for that brainbuster. And, oh my god, what a vicious brainbuster as Shadow takes care of Jigsaw into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And we have our winners. Austin Aries and Shadow the Hedgehog have won the tag team tournament, and they have won the right to face the Clown World Order. What a finale to this tournament. What a matchup. Austin Aries saved his own neck right there because Shinsuke missed the Bomier knee strike. Austin Aries ducked out at the last possible second and nailed him with one of the most vicious brainbusters I've ever seen. Man, that was an incredible matchup. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the Riot Central 2 pre-show, and I cannot wait to catch you guys at Riot Central 2, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff if you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time.